I'm Flora Borsi, a fine art photographer and visual artist. I was born in Budapest, Hungary, and I started doing Photoshop at the age of 11. Later on, I found photography as a great tool to complete my ideas with digital post-production. I fell in love with expressing ideas through surreal style, and later on, I was very inspired by this way of art and continued it. I always looked out for ways to develop my technique, and later on, I attended Moholi Nagy University of Arts in Budapest, Hungary, and received my Bachelor of Photography. I love what I'm doing, and every day is a gift where I can do what I love the most, visual art and portraits. I'm really inspired by Annie Leibovitz, Erwin Olaf, and René Magritte. I love how they see the world and how they can evoke ideas and turn them into reality. I love animals. They are so beautiful and special. Each species has its own look by featuring each animal in different setups with me. I wanted to recreate their look, highlight the beauty of them. I love to imitate each species and come up with different ideas to focus on their most beautiful features. We are so much alike, and I wanted people to take care of them and see how similar we are. The idea for Animeyed came up when I was taking a selfie with my dog, Dezső. We shared our eyes and it looked like as if we were one. Then I started working with different animals on the same concept. I wanted to feature these beautiful and special beings by camouflaging myself into their look. It was very hard to choose between animals. When I was a kid, I often went to the zoo, and this memory somehow stayed with me throughout the years. I was always attracted to flamingos. I loved their color, and I was always amazed by nature to create a look and color like those pinks. So that's my favorite picture of the series. It can take up to weeks to finish the artworks. It depends on the numbers of the layers that I'm merging into the composition, or whether if it's a series or a single artwork. At first, I do research based on their look and features. Then I'm buying all the makeup and accessories that is needed to make the camouflage look. Then I take photographs of myself. Later, I digitally combine the two pictures into one composition with long hours of editing in Photoshop. I'm organizing the whole process of the artwork from sketching the idea to marketing and sales. Sometimes it's very difficult to multitask and be my own manager and curator at the same time. But it's required to have these skills. Nowadays, it's not enough to be an artist with lovely ideas and artworks only. Once I was setting my online store where I uploaded the newest artwork at the time. After I managed to upload and marketing it, it was sold within 10 minutes. I loved that afternoon. I created my very first animation back in 2010. I was always wondering, how could I market my moving pictures? And I was blown away when the technology has caught up with the needs of the art world. I was pretty much amazed by the idea of the AR filters. The platform is a bit difficult to handle for the new users, but I had some experience with HTML and CSS coding and Photoshop, of course. It took me a few days to get familiar with the process of making the AR filters, but I was very pleased how my artworks turned into real-life filters. It's very different from photography as a medium, but I hope the world will get much more sense from a visual art which is moving and creating a whole atmosphere with its attributes. I really want to keep up with the current technology, so I'm continuing to develop my skills in digital art too. I want the viewer to step closer to the artwork and see all the details and effort that I put into the artworks when they are leaving the exhibition, add value to their life and bring some good memories to the visitors. I'm very honored to have my work exhibited in Korea for the very first time. People will see these artworks for the first time, and I can't wait to hear how they interact with them. I want to make change in the world. I want people to think more about their life and bring the unconscious to surface by watching my works. I would love if people would feel more, and that's my job as an artist, to inspire, to create, to feel and think. Thank you everyone for making this possible, the director of the Savinamied Museum and the curators of the exhibition, and the consuls of the Embassy of Hungary in Seoul, Korea. Köszönöm mindenkinek a kiállítás létrejöttét, legfőképp a múzeum igazgatójának, és a kurátoroknak, és a szöuli magyar konzulátusnak.